Okay.
Unfortunately, all this stuff is junk.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's a fence in there.
Yes.
I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, I saw it right there.
Yeah. I don't know how far back it goes, but when you tear this out, it's probably going to expose itself. You may want to leave it, you know, but this is garbage. I would get rid of it for you. So, in Southern Shores, for a project, it's not uncommon to do a lot survey twice. Why? Because you got to play with the height. It might be advantageous to them to shoot the elevation around the perimeter of their planned house before we tear stuff down. Are you with me?
Yeah.
But then, if we can tear it down and it just kind of gets a little more extra fill, it might be advantageous to do it again.
Okay.
But, you know, for $500-600, who wants to that's a cheap insurance.
Yes.
To open the doors.
Right.
For yourself, you know?
Right.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Yep.
So you got a good vegetation thing that you're going to keep out front. You have the possibility of keeping everything on your southern side, right?
Yep. And you're going to have lots of views.
You're going to have lots of views. Yeah, I think the view thing is a little overly concerned. It's going to be views around objects. Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is that. And the house in front, the garage is pretty intimidating.
And you, like you said, that you should put the house as far to the north of the lot
I think
as possible.
That's right. I think the house should slide over to the north. I like the U drive that's kind of in here illegally, or
yeah.
Well, maybe legal is the wrong word, but that's kind of what they're using. But I don't think you could stand the lot coverage.
Right.
So that's going to have to go away. And of course, the old driveway and all that will eventually get torn out.
Right.
But you don't want to tear it out till you're almost done with the house. The house is asbestos siding, which is a pain in the rear, but they're not going to not let you tear it down. It's just a pain to get all the permits.
Right.
The good news is the demolition contractor will be doing that.
Yeah.
Not us.
And so the house will start somewhere close to where that pole is. Will be the entrance.
The house will start. The house can start. And when we say house, we're talking about front stairs.
Front stairs.
It starts quite a bit forward of the house on the south, but kind of in line with the house on the north.
So kind of in line right here, it can go, and you might need to do that because you want
stairs.
Stairs.
So the actual house would probably be 10 to 15 feet farther back.
Okay.
Because
the stairs would start here.
Yeah, just like across the street. If you look
right.
at every house,
they all have the stairs.
They all some kind of, unless you're a good jumper.
Yeah. No, you gotta have some good stairs.
Not only does the building code like it, but the folks renting your house are kind of fond of it also.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't think this garage is really going to be a problem at all. I mean,
visually, you're going to adjust to it, but it is intimidating because it's right up there on the front property line and it's big.
Yeah, but once we get up in the air, it's not going to look that big, I don't think.
No, it's not. And the shame of it is this a rental over here?
I do not know. It looks like they're local plates, so.
The thing to do would be to ask these people if you could put a ladder up on their roof.
And take a look.
Well, we could get a 9-foot step ladder, and we had a ladder to get up on the roof and then put the ladder on top.
Yeah.
Would be a lot.
Yeah, because it's a flat top.
Because it's a flat top.
Yeah.
Would give you some idea.
Of what it'll look like.
And of course, I've done ladders in the back of my truck, but you're still 10 feet short of what you're going to be in a
right.
house. I mean, if it was all season, we would just get permission and go up in that.
Yeah, we'd just walk up the stairs.
And see what the view is.
We can't do that today. Although it's turnover day, it might work.
The well, I got it 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
If the subject is still house placement, if you can get the septic tank, the repair area is going to be about 450 square feet.
Okay.
And if you can get the pool in, then the house may end up farther back. That's totally up to the owner.
Okay.
That road right there is never going to have but so much traffic because it doesn't go anywhere.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, you want to go to Purple Martin?
Yeah.
It's a great road.
Or Hickory?
That's right. But that's it.
Yeah. So you can afford to have your house closer to the road because there's just not that much traffic. It's not going to be obtrusive.
It's not going to be obtrusive.
And there's the tower. I mean, that's not an issue at all. So it's not like it's in your face either.
No, you won't even be,
you won't even be looking at it because the south side of the house is not where the focus is going to be. It's going to be the north side.
So what I would do with that's what I would do. Finding a pre-made plan that does that might be difficult, but if you hop up here, Bologna, and you look down there, you can see that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, it is.
Although that is a strange looking house. And if you look over there across the street at the one that Don finished a couple of years ago, that's what he did.
Yeah.
See his little hexagon great room there? Shields that deck to the south.
Right. Yeah, that house is not nearly as intimidating once you're up in the air a little bit.
Well, it's not going to be. The higher you are, the less.
There's a nice view pocket down there too.
Yeah. Down there by the yellow house.
Yeah, on the other side of the yellow house. It's going to be really nice views up here.
You're going to have really nice views.
It's going to be really nice. Is there anything we need to see in the backyard? I mean, it's... pretty colorful back here.
I've never seen them. I guess that's the version of the old blow-up pools that I had when I was a kid. I had a tin tub. I'm real old.
We had a neighborhood pool, so that's what we did.
The back here, what's going to have to happen is the lot pinches in, and it's going to have to be blown out.
Because of the trees.
Yeah, and I'm talking about clearing,
right?
Obviously.
Because the trees kind of come in and create a little boundary.
They're not using the land, so the oak thicket is just kind of impugning, which is great for what they've got, but it would be no good for these guys. So they're going to probably have to go back, and maybe they can keep that last round of oaks back there. But I really don't know without
getting a survey.
Yeah, and you wore flip-flops, so we can't go under the trees and pull tape.
You can go under, and I'll stay here. I mean, it doesn't look like it is going to require, I mean, the property line's going to be here somewhere. It's not that far from here. So this section, yeah, I mean, this section is pretty cleared out. Yeah.
Yeah, he pushed all the way.
Because they built this little shed here.
That's right. So they designed their home to look over this.
Yeah.
Broad.
So they're going to be happy if you put the house further to the north, because they're going to still have view.
It will not hurt their view.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to hurt their view, but
some, but not terribly. Not all the way.
they don't want anything to hurt their view.
Yeah, exactly. It's for sale. But all of this is going to have to go. All of that brush and oaks and all of that in order to get your pool and everything and repair area, septic.
I keep trying to get people to put their pools out front, but not very many people agree with me. And that's just a what do you like thing. But yeah, it would be much more private back here.
Yeah. Why do you like them in the front? Just space?
So many of the houses are viewed, the view's out there, and they want all the decks out there to see the view. Then they put the pool in the back. But now they got to build more decks to come back here and look at the pool.
Yeah.
If the view and everything is out there, then why not move the house back and put the pool out there and sit out there and look at the ocean and watch your kids in the pool?
That makes perfect sense.
But then it's
you want
exposed to the road traffic.
Right. So, but then if you do a solid fence instead of a see-through fence, you really wouldn't notice it.
It's got to be solid fence.
Yeah.
Out in the beach zone anyway to keep the sand out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If it was at your house, it could be a fence like we have around our yard.
Right.
But out here, the goal of the fence, aside from the insurance legalities, which is why you got to build it, is because the code's going to make you build it because the Department of Insurance demands it.
Yeah.
The other thing is really to keep the sand out of the pool area.
All right.